Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. There's a question people ask me as I've been growing up. Who do you think you look like? I say my mom because I think I look like her, but many people think different. But I have a question for you now. Who do you think you look like? Maybe you have the eyes of your mom, or maybe you have the hair of your dad. Maybe your siblings look like you. Do you ever wonder how people inherit traits from other people from generation to the next? Well, it's called heredity, which is also the study of genetics. Gregor Mendel, a monk in Brunn, Austria, discovered the fundamental units of heredity, or genes. Genes are parts of DNA, which is also called deoxyribonucleic acid. Chromosomes in cells contain this DNA. DNA controls how you grow, behave, and reproduce. Today, I'm going to show you how to extract DNA. You can extract DNA from whatever you want, but I'm choosing strawberries, and that is for two reasons. One, they're very easy to press and turn into paste, and we can do that, and that is very good because if you press too hard, the cell itself will break, and the DNA strands will break as well, and that is not good for us. The second reason is the strawberry cells has 8 copies of DNA in them, and scientists call that octoploid, and that is very good because we can see a lot of DNA from the strawberry cells, and we can see each individual one very clearly since there are a lot of them. Do you want to know how to make your own DNA and extract them from fruits? Then let me show you, and let's get started. To extract DNA, you're going to need water, liquid soap, salt, rubbing alcohol, measuring spoons, cups, a coffee filter, and if you don't have a coffee filter, you can use a clean cloth, a plastic bag, and if you're extracting DNA from strawberries, frozen strawberries. And I'm using frozen strawberries because they're easier to press down to paste. So let's get on to step 1. For the first step, we have our mushing process, and for that you're going to need your plastic bag and your frozen strawberries. So, you're going to open your bag, and you're going to put in your strawberries. Okay? Now close your bag. And you can start mushing the strawberries just like this. Okay, so I think my strawberries are fully mushed. So let's get on to the next step. Now that our strawberries are mushed, we can break open the strawberry cells and free the DNA. For that, we're going to need something called a lysis solution. Lysis means to burst open, and to make your lysis solution, you're going to need half a cup of water. Okay. 2 teaspoons of liquid soap. 1. 2. And lastly, you're going to need half a teaspoon of salt. Okay? Now you're going to lightly stir your solution. Make sure there are no bubbles. Now that our lysis solution is complete, we can add in our mushed strawberries. And we're going to mix it slowly so the lysis solution can break the strawberry cells and free the DNA in the strawberries. Now that the lysis solution has finished its work, we can go ahead and take our coffee filter and put it on top of another cup. This I can wrap it around the edge, like that. Now we can pour in our strawberry and lysis solution mixture in the coffee filter and do this very slowly and very carefully. And you're going to let it drip. Now we're just going to wait and let it drip. Okay, so I think we're done. So what you're going to do, you're going to do this slowly. You're going to take these two sides, hold them up, then this, and lastly, over here. And then you're going to slowly squeeze. Don't squeeze very hard. Make sure the coffee filter does not break. You're going to take all that liquid out. Okay. Now we're going to dispose of it. And what we have in here is the cytoplasm of the cell containing the DNA, otherwise known as the insides of the cell and the DNA. And there it is. The next step is called precipitation, and it is like when it rains. So what we're going to do, we're going to pour in the rubbing alcohol, the same amount as the liquid we have down here. And the DNA is going to come to the top of the rubbing alcohol, and we can take it out. Let's hope the DNA actually does come up and our experiment works. Okay, I think that's enough. Now all we have to do is wait for the DNA to rise. Do you see the two different parts in the solution? And if you can see the froth at the top, that is the DNA from the strawberry cells. Do you want to see if we can take it out? Ooh, that is the strawberry cell DNA, and there it is. And also you can see it's not even a color of a strawberry, it's pure white. And those are the DNA strands from our strawberries. Isn't that so cool? So this is the DNA of a strawberry cell, but this is extremely, extremely dirty, and you do not want to eat it because it has chemicals and it is not good for you. So if you want to do future experiments with this, you might want to clean it up, wash it up, and put it in a plastic baggie and put it in the fridge. I hope you enjoyed this experiment. Try this at home and freak out your friends. See you next time. Goodbye.